the Verve Pipe is an American rock band from West Michigan. It was formed in 1992 by Brian Vander Ark, Brian Stout and Donny Brown. History: in November 1992, working with producer-engineer Jonathan Fraser, they released their first album, I've Suffered a Head Injury. The original 10-song version of the CD is no longer available. A 7-song version, without the original recording of The Freshman, was later released as an EP. The band, known for its energetic live performances, built strong followings during its early years, especially in the college towns of Kalamazoo and East Lansing. In the fall of 1993, the band released a second album, Pop Smear, again working with Fraser, which helped them gain a devoted following in their native state of Michigan and their eventual signing with RCA Records in 1995. A.J. Dunning replaced Stout on guitar for the recording of Pop Smear and remained in the band for their 3 RCA records. This album featured the popular tracks Spoonful of Sugar and Victoria. Their first major label release was 1996's Villains, which was a minor hit and launched 2 respectably selling singles, first Photograph, then the number 5 Billboard Hot 100 hit The Freshman, which was their one and only pop hit. They came back with a new album, The Verve Pipe, in 1999. The album, however, failed to contain the commercial appeal of its predecessor. The band's 2001 release Underneath contained the song Colorful, which was featured on the soundtrack of the film Rockstar, and Happiness Is, featured on the soundtrack of the film Joe Somebody. On September 15, 2009, Brian Vander Ark announced on his website that the band will be releasing a new album called A Family Album in October 2009. The band had been approached to contribute a song for a compilation album called Calling All Kids, which led to them creating an entire album of family-friendly songs. It was also noted in the announcement that a new album of rock material would follow the Family album. Immediately after the release of the Family album, the band undertook a series of small venue performances, mostly around Michigan and the East Coast. On March 28, 2014, the band announced on their Facebook page that their first studio album since 2001, titled Overboard, would be released on June 17, 2014, and will be followed with a tour. The first single from the album, titled Crash Landing, was released on April 1, 2014. Timeline Discography, studio albums, Pop Smear, Villains No. 24 US. RIAA Platinum, The Verve Pipe No. 158 US, Underneath, a Family album, Are We There Yet? Overboard, EPs, I've Suffered a Head Injury, A Homemade Holiday, compilation albums, Platinum and Gold Collection, Super Hits. Singles. Compilation appearances, Yikes! Records, So This Is East Lansing Volume 1 Spoonful of Sugar, Aware Volume 2 Spoonful of Sugar, and, What You Wanted, Jensen International Sampler Spoonful of Sugar, Westwood One Entertainment PlayStation Sampler Drive You Mild, Yikes! Records Volume 5. So This Is a Compilation. Best of Michigan Blueberry, A Testimonial Dinner The Songs of XTC Wake Up. CMJ New Music Monthly Sampler Photograph, WGRD Radioactive II Veneer, Edgefest 1996 Photograph, and Cup of Tea, Launch CD-ROM, Interview and Villains, WKLQHOMETOWN Music Search 3 Villains, and Reverend Girl, Aries Big Disc 3 Villains, and Reverend Girl, Super Snacks Summer 96 Cup of Tea, Super Snacks Winter 96 Photograph, Singles Mix 1 Volume 33 Photograph, FMBQ Modern Rock Sampler 396 Photograph, Pulse Cuts Volume 1 Cup of Tea, Groove Wallet Cup of Tea, Album Networks Rock Tune-Up No. 151 1996 Cup of Tea, Virtually Alternative 70 Cup of Tea. Virtually Alternative Villains, 81 Disco Villains, RCA Summer Fall 1996 Sampler The Freshman, and Penny is Poison, FMBQ Volume 25 Morning Sickness 96 The Freshman, and The Freshman, All-Star Cover Songs 497 Strawberry Fields, Hit Zone The Freshman, Hits Postmodern Syndrome The Freshman, Airwalk Snow Court All 97 The Freshman, WBCN Naked Disc The Freshman, WGRD Radioactive 3 Cup of Tea, KNDD The End Sessions The Freshman, Sam Goody Musicland Class of 97, A Year in Review Sampler Photograph, Much Music Big Shiny Tunes Volume 2 The Freshman, Y. -100 Fathoms Sonic Sessions The Freshman, Sweet Dajzine CD-ROM Volume 1, Issue 2, Great Expectations Her Ornament, MTV 120 Minutes Live Villains, The Avengers Blow You Away, Clay Pigeons 1229 Sheffield, Best of Rockline Drive You Mild, Rockstar Colorful. See also, List of alternative rock artists, List of artists who reached number 1 on the US Alternative Rock Chart, List of post-grunge bands, List of RCA Records artists. References. External links, Official website, Brian Vander Ark's official website, the Verve Pipe collection at the Internet Archive's Live Music Archive.